guys, welcome to my channel. This is Paula with Paula's Imperfect Plans. On my channel I share my personal planning and budgeting journeys. As the sole planner and budgeter in my household, we're a two-income household, a family of 5 living in the Midwest, and in my mid-30s I'm trying to get my life together. So if that sounds at all interesting to you, or even humorous, because it feels pretty humorous sometimes, like and subscribe and join me. Today I'm setting up the month of July in my Erin Condren 7x9 hourly, which is kind of my main catch-all planner, if you will. It does come with me to work and has work stuff in it. It also sits at home with me. It's not like out in my purse or anything, so like that's why I have the everyday carry, but it's kind of the main hub for information, and it's honestly pretty messy. I throw some stickers down every now and again, but mainly it's just washi tape for some deco and lots of messiness that makes sense to me. So how I am setting up, I already kind of set up my monthly spread ahead of time. This is just some extra washi from a Planner Kate deco kit that I had purchased, and the rest of these are just stickers that came with this Erin Condren the Inspire layout. My monthly has kind of the overview of just big events, and then I just write on here video ideas of what I'm going to put on YouTube. So then going into, so that's all set up. I do that ahead of time. There's nothing that I really have to add. So going into my dashboard setup, I started writing some things out that worked well for June. I can flip back quick and show you my June dashboard. I had my tending list from my Power Sheet stuff in here. I just really suck at coming back. So, coming back and doing this stuff. So, in week 4, so I mean June isn't over yet, but we are definitely, yeah, I'm not doing that great, but I'm definitely not coming back and looking at this as much as I want to. Anyway, but I was trying to get ideas. I kind of had set up here a little bit of a cleaning schedule, video idea list, important dates, and main focuses for the month. So that's how I set up in June. I'm going to do cleaning schedule. I'm going to do important dates. I'm going to do video ideas. I don't know what I'm going to do with this page. I don't think I'm going to put my tending list here, to be honest with you. I don't know that I'm going to go in and set up a July tending list. That's how I'm feeling right now. That's just how I'm feeling right now with the things. So as I'm looking at important dates for July, on the 1st, we have a party. I think I've said that my brother's birthday is on the 4th of July, and so one of my aunts always has a party to celebrate the 4th, first of all, but also to celebrate my brother. So that's kind of a big thing. So I just got a notification today that our daycare is closed on July 3rd, which is fine. They had asked if there were people, who was planning on being there, because they didn't, they want to make it worth their while if they're opening and not being open for 2 or 3 kids. So so lots of people said that they weren't planning on being there. Both my husband and I, our jobs are open, but I kind of said that with the holiday being Tuesday, I was considering taking the day off anyway, and Monday the 3rd off, and no daycare would be a good reason to do that. And I got a notification today that that in fact they are closing because there were not enough numbers to justify being open. So I will now have to take vacation. On July 3rd, which is totally fine. I think I have my husband convinced to take the day off as well, and just I don't know what we're gonna do, but do something. What did I kind of decide? So on Friday, because I'm off, I do a little bit more. I do bathrooms and mop floors. That is set on Fridays. That works out really well, and I can typically get that done. I like to catch up laundry on Mondays. What did I put here for? Yeah, and Wednesday I'm going to aim to dust and vacuum. My husband actually doesn't mind vacuuming, so let's do kitchen counters on Tuesday. On Thursday, appliance and cabinet cases. And then on Saturday, wipe walls, specifically in the entry, and then nothing on Sunday. That doesn't, those definitely don't include deep cleans, which I think I'm going to put like these as what I had mentioned main focuses, which I didn't do last month, so I don't know. But that doesn't have anything to do with the planner. That has everything to do with me. So fridge deep clean, I'm going to get that done this month, and I need to get the bathroom cabinets done. I didn't get them done in June. I know June is not over yet, but one-on-ones with kids and date night. We haven't had a date night in a while. It felt like we had something pretty frequently going on, and we have not had anything going on, or not had anything in a little while, so we need a date night. So that's how I'm going to do my dashboard, and I just put video ideas here as I have them, check them off as I do them. As far as my weekly stuff, it's pretty much, I did go in with a Planner sticker kit and put in, just some fun stickers. The 4th of July is, between the 4th of July and St. Patrick's Day, I think, are probably my favorite holidays. So I was just kind of using that sticker kit. But otherwise, I've got Planner Kate washi, and I just have that on there. So that's all set up. That's all ready to go. Like I said, this is kind of what my stuff looks like, because this is my catch-all. So as I find out about it, it is in here. So as far as setting up week to week, I don't really. I just kind of have, my husband told me he wanted to go to this thing. He tagged me in it on Facebook. And so I pulled it up and I looked at the hours for it, and I wrote down every day what the hours were so that it's on my radar, to put it in our plan somewhere that he has time to go do that. If he wants to do it himself, great. If he wants to do it himself, great. If he wants us to go along, we can certainly do that. But yeah, so that's kind of what my July looks like in advance. It's it's certainly, this is the real life of my planner. and how I do things. And yeah, so in my hourlies, I used the extra space here for washing, because I like decorated stuff, but and the bottom, because sometimes we do stuff from 8 to 9, but really not typically. But going forward, I really do like this this open space for like a note for the day. And a lot of times I can put my note for the day in the 6 o'clock time slot, because very seldom, we're up and doing things, but it's typically not anything scheduled, right? We get up, we're getting ready, we're feeding the calves, we are just getting ready for the day. My husband leaves at 6:30 and we leave about 6:45-ish. So I drop kids off at daycare at 7. So really that 6 o'clock is just kind of our typical morning stuff. So for instance, I make a note that like my son is with my mom that day. Like that would be a note that could go up above, but it's just kind of in the 6 o'clock time frame. And that he's getting a haircut that day. She made the haircut and she takes him to the haircut. So it's just on my radar that it's happening. The same thing that day. That's, my youngest with my mom. That could go up in the lines. But I like, the reason I like it, I just like pretty washi tape. But like as I'm looking into August, I really like this particular washi tape with that yellow. So I like it up next to the yellow, not just at the bottom. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see how I do it going forward. But anyway, that was a lot of rambling to show that this is my July setup. I keep trying to think of what could go here. I put my tending list here because I thought and I just don't refer back to it, so I'm just gonna quit putting it there. Like there's no sense in, and right now I probably just need to take a break from goals and all the steps, and like I have my main focuses, right? Like I want to do one-on-one with my kids, I want to do my date nights, and I want to do these two like deep clean things for the month. Like 4 focuses is probably good right now for the point that I'm at. My daily habits are pretty good. I'm feeling pretty content with those things. I don't feel like I need a place to identify and track those. I was working on like my daily religious podcast that I listen to, and my workouts 4 times a week, which I have struggled with, but it's still definitely part of the routine. Today I sat down and I tracked what I ate and put it in my app for the first time in a long time, because there is something about that accountability piece that I think is super important. So, but anyway, as for my daily habits, I'm doing those, so I don't know that I need to really dig into that right now. And I'm just feeling like my mental capacity isn't there. I'm feeling a little bit of burnout, and it's not, is it work burnout or is it just life burnout? It might just be life burnout. But anyway, so I have some focuses for the month. I have a cleaning schedule. I have my important dates down. And in my monthly, I have it all set up and good to go. So that is what my July looks like so far. If you have any, like my husband went and started donating plasma, and he told me, he was like on the new donor promo because he's never done it before. And he goes, my promo ends the 17th, right? So I just made a note. As soon as I got the text, I opened it up, wrote it down. Like that's the final day you can give plasma for that. Just so I know it's on my radar. Because honestly, I scheduled the appointments for him because he goes 1 weekend day and 1 night after work, so it needs to work with what we currently have scheduled and where I need to be. It can't be on a night when I'm working late or need to see a client late, because he typically picks the kids up. I have to go get the kids and do all the things at home. So I do the scheduling because I do the scheduling for everything for our family. So anyway, this is what my July looks like. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them down in the comments. I would love to hear more about productive and functional things that folks do with their dashboards, because this is my first like time in, I started off the year in Plum Paper and was working a little bit on that, but this is my first time in an Erin Condren, and this year is my first time kind of having a planner that has anything like this at all. So I'm definitely open to ideas of different ways that it can be functional and work well for me. So I would love to hear those ideas if you have them. Thank you to everyone who's watching my videos. I'm getting quite a bit of watch hours. I would love it if those of you who are here would hit the subscribe button and join me on this messy journey of life here. And until next time, guys, have a great day. Bye.